Have you ever struggled with falling asleep, tossing and turning through the night, or waking up feeling tired despite getting what you thought was enough sleep? If so, this audiobook summary is just for you. Sleep is a crucial part of our lives, as essential as eating and breathing. Yet, in our fast-paced world, we often neglect it. In this summary of Sleep Smarter by Shawn Stevenson, you'll learn how to transform your sleep habits and enjoy the numerous benefits of deep, restful sleep. We'll uncover practical tips backed by science that will not only help you fall asleep faster, but also improve your overall health and happiness. From understanding the importance of sleep to discovering the best time to go to bed, we've got you covered. So, stay tuned, because by the end of this summary, you'll be equipped with everything you need to sleep better and wake up feeling refreshed and energized every day. Let's dive in and unlock the secrets to a healthier, more successful life through smarter sleep. Know the value of sleep. Nowadays, people are sleeping less and not getting enough rest because they don't realize how essential sleep is for us. They don't understand its value. Sleep is a natural process that provides rest to our body and mind periodically. Our brain's conscious part, which allows us to see, hear, and understand when we are awake, is called the conscious mind. Sleep is the process when our eyes are closed and the conscious mind is at rest. This is why there is minimal movement in the body while sleeping, and we don't react to our surroundings. Our body undergoes two types of processes. The first is anabolic, which helps in the growth of organs and tissues and the creation of new cells. The second is catabolic, which breaks down compounds and molecules to produce energy. Therefore, sleep is an anabolic process where our body tries to repair or heal itself. Staying awake is a catabolic process where our energy is consumed by work. Sleep refreshes your body by providing rest and re-energizes it. A good night's sleep strengthens your immune system, improves your metabolism, and provides more energy. A good night's sleep makes your brain feel calm, and it balances the hormone levels in your body. If you want a healthy body and mind, you can only achieve it with deep sleep. In today's world, we have almost forgotten the importance of sleep. People believe that the more you work and toil, the more success you will achieve. There's a common saying that one can only rest in peace after death. It is true that hard work and dedication to your job are crucial for success. However, working with a clear mind will result in fewer mistakes and tasks will be completed faster. Isn't that smart? Think about it. If you don't get enough sleep, won't your work suffer? Research has shown that if you work for a whole day without proper sleep, your brain receives 6% less glucose, making it feel exhausted because it didn't get its full nourishment. Gradually, this weakens your brain. If this continues, there will come a day when you won't be able to understand things properly. This is why you crave more sweets when you don't get enough sleep. Your brain sends signals that it needs sugar, so you feel like eating donuts, cookies, and chocolates. Here's another interesting fact. When you sleep less, the part of your brain that helps you think and understand suffers the most damage. The most crucial part of our brain, the prefrontal cortex, is responsible for most of our brain's work. The parietal lobe, located at the back of our brain, also receives 14% less glucose when you don't get enough sleep. This is why people behave foolishly after midnight. Has this ever happened to you? Due to lack of sleep, your brain gets tired and can't distinguish between right and wrong, leading to poor decision-making. This is why you don't make those foolish mistakes when your mind is rested and fresh in the morning. As mentioned earlier, sleep is a natural process designed to give rest to the body, so don't think it interrupts your work. Sleep is crucial for your body and mind, during which many natural processes occur. Without enough sleep, you can't work efficiently. You will keep trying, but the mistakes will increase, taking more time to complete the task. Research has shown that people who get less sleep take 14% more time to finish their work and make 20% more mistakes. Learn to make time for sleep, and you will see how your mistakes decrease and how much more success you can achieve. When your brain is tired, your work will never be up to par. So, here's a power tip for sleep. If you need to prepare for a big project or exam, mark the date on your calendar and allocate your time to ensure you get enough sleep. Remember, this is not a waste of time. It is a way to keep your mind sharp. It is an essential part of preparing for your project or exam. Get more sunlight during the day. Have you heard about the circadian timing system? In simple terms, it's our body's natural clock that operates 24 hours a day. If your body gets the right amount of sunlight during the day, it knows when to sleep. Sunlight helps you sleep better and more deeply. This clock is located in the hypothalamus gland of our brain. A group of nerves can detect and feel sunlight, informing your body when it's time to sleep. Exposure to sunlight signals the hypothalamus to keep the body awake and active. If you don't get enough sunlight during the day or stay in bright light at night, this gland gets confused, making it difficult to fall asleep. But what if your job requires you to work indoors in an office? Research has shown that office workers who don't get enough sunlight typically sleep an hour less, increasing their risk of illness, reducing their energy, and causing sleep problems. If you work indoors, find a way to get adequate sunlight. It will make you happier and more productive, with fewer mistakes. Here's a power tip for getting sunlight. Take a walk or sit in the sun between 6 to 8 a.m. before going to the office. Morning sunlight is very beneficial because it's not too intense. Even 30 minutes of morning sunlight is enough for your body. Tip number 2. If your office seating doesn't get sunlight, take breaks to go outside and enjoy the sun. You can sit near a window or have your lunch outside. Even 15 minutes of sunlight can protect your body from many issues. Your skin will improve and your hormones will function better. Avoid the screens before bedtime. Let's talk about the artificial blue light emitted from your electronic gadgets. Do you know how harmful this light can be to your body? It causes an increase in the production of cortisol hormone. While cortisol helps us handle stress, excessive amounts can disrupt our sleep. Research has shown that using an iPad with high brightness for 2 hours can reduce the production of melatonin in our bodies at night. Melatonin is the hormone that keeps us young and active. Children produce more of it, while adults produce less. So, if you get enough sleep, your body will produce the necessary amount of melatonin, making you look younger and keeping you energetic. In addition to disrupting hormone levels, the blue light from your smartphone, TV, and laptop also messes with your body's natural clock. Regular use of these gadgets before bed can lead to sleep disorders and other health issues over time. Modern technology is truly amazing, but we need to focus more on giving our bodies the rest they need. Here's a power tip to protect yourself. Stop using all gadgets 90 minutes before bedtime, especially if you have trouble falling asleep. Another tip is to develop a habit of doing something other than using gadgets, like reading books or talking to loved ones. While it might be hard to stay away from your smartphone, reading books is a wonderful habit. Books provide us with knowledge, increase our understanding, offer great stories, and some even inspire us. Sometimes we come across ideas that make us better individuals. That's why books are often called our best friends. Nothing can compare to sitting and talking with a loved one. Before going to bed, spend time talking to your children, parents, spouse, or partner. Ask them about their day, what makes them happy, and if anything is bothering them. This will encourage them to ask you the same, making you feel good and relieved. This not only improves your sleep, but also strengthens your relationships. Have a caffeine curfew. Caffeine stimulates your nervous system to a point where it feels like a Christmas tree lit up with numerous lights shining brightly. Therefore, you should avoid drinking coffee before bedtime. People love coffee, but we shouldn't consume it recklessly. You need to establish a caffeine curfew, meaning the last time you can have coffee is 6 hours before you plan to sleep, not after that. A study conducted at Wayne State University proved this point. Participants were divided into 3 groups. One group drank coffee just before bed, another 3 hours before bed, and the third group 6 hours before bed. They were asked to note the time it took for them to fall asleep in a diary. The results showed that all 3 groups experienced difficulty falling asleep, with the group drinking coffee right before bed having the worst trouble. It also revealed that even 6 hours before bed, coffee consumption still reduced sleep by 1 hour. Did you know that caffeine stays in your body for up to 8 hours after drinking coffee? For instance, if you drink 200 milligrams of coffee, after 8 hours, 100 milligrams will still be in your system, and after another 8 hours, 50 milligrams remains. If you genuinely love coffee, you likely drink more than 1 cup daily. So, you can see how this makes it hard for you to fall asleep. After a day of work, our brain produces a chemical called adenosine, which causes us to feel tired. When its level is high, it's a signal that our body needs sleep. However, when you drink coffee, caffeine prevents you from feeling sleepy, even though adenosine is causing fatigue. Due to caffeine, you don't realize you need to sleep, and you keep working, which increases stress levels and eventually damages your body. To avoid caffeine's adverse effects, follow these power tips. Tip number 1, only drink coffee until 2 p.m. during the day, not after. Tip number 2, avoid coffee entirely for 3 days a week. This will help your body get rid of the accumulated caffeine. If you have trouble sleeping, you should avoid coffee altogether. Be cool. Have you noticed how it's hard to sleep when it's too hot? On warm nights, you probably find yourself tossing and turning in bed. This happens because naturally, our body temperature drops when it's time to sleep. A cooler body temperature helps induce sleep, but if the room you're sleeping in is too warm, falling asleep becomes difficult. Experts recommend that the optimal room temperature for sleeping is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If the temperature is higher than this, you might struggle to fall asleep. They also note that people who suffer from insomnia often have elevated body temperatures, which prevents them from sleeping well. You might wonder how to maintain the ideal temperature for a good night's sleep. Here are some tips. Tip 1. Try to keep your room temperature at 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If this doesn't help, move on to the next tip. Tip 2. Take a warm bath an hour before bed. This will lower your body temperature, making it easier to fall asleep. Parents of energetic children are often well aware of this trick. Tip 3. Wear socks to bed. If your room is too cold, your fingers and toes might be colder than the rest of your body because blood reaches them last. Wearing socks will warm your toes, making you more comfortable and helping you sleep better. Get to bed at the right time. In the stock market business, there is an optimal time to buy and sell stocks. Similarly, There are specific hours during our sleep when essential hormones are produced in our bodies. This crucial time is between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. The author refers to this as the money time. For example, if you go to bed at 1 a.m. and wake up at 9 a.m., you might think you've had a full 8 hours of sleep. However, you missed the money time when critical hormones are produced. Some of the vital hormones you miss out on include melatonin and growth hormone. These help keep our bodies young and active. So even with 8 hours of sleep, you might still feel tired. Our body clock also has a phase known as the second wind. The second wind occurs when certain chemicals are produced in our body, temporarily making us feel more awake. For example, you come home from work at 7 p.m. feeling very tired. After dinner, you sit down to watch TV with your family. If you stay up past 10 p.m., you'll experience the second wind. This happens because your body starts producing melatonin and antioxidants, making you feel fresh and energetic. Instead of going to bed, you might use this extra energy to browse Facebook, Twitter, or watch Netflix. After this, falling asleep becomes very difficult. Ideally, you should be asleep by the time the second wind kicks in. But if you stay up using gadgets and go to bed at 1 a.m., no matter how much you sleep, you'll wake up feeling tired because you missed out on the money time benefits. Tip number 1, try to go to bed by 10 p.m. and wake up by 5:30 a.m. This allows you to benefit from the hormones produced during the night and complete your sleep cycle. Sleep has 3 stages. 1. Deep sleep. This is the stage of deep sleep. 2. Non-REM or alert stage. In this stage, your metabolic system, breathing rate, and heart rate slow down. There are no dreams in this stage. 3. REM stage. This is the dreaming stage. Each stage lasts 90 minutes, and this cycle repeats twice during your sleep. If your alarm wakes you up at 5:30 a.m., you've completed 2 sleep cycles without any interruptions, and you wake up feeling refreshed. Tip number 2, take advantage of the early morning sunlight as soon as possible. Sunlight increases cortisol levels in your skin, which helps you wake up fully and gives you the energy to stay active throughout the day. Rub the anti-stress mineral into your skin each day. The anti-stress mineral we're talking about is magnesium. You might not realize how beneficial magnesium is for your body. It improves blood circulation, helps control blood pressure and sugar levels, and provides relief from pain or muscle discomfort. Doctors say that magnesium plays a role in about 300 different chemical reactions in our brain, muscles, and bones. It helps cells convert food into energy and keeps our nervous system calm and cool. Therefore, magnesium is essential for a healthy body and a long life. However, most people don't get enough magnesium. Did you know that 80% of people in the United States are deficient in magnesium? Research has shown that this deficiency can lead to severe sleep disorders. So if you want to sleep peacefully and keep stress at bay, your body needs more magnesium. You can get magnesium from fruits and vegetables, or you can take magnesium tablets after consulting your doctor. But there's another effective way to benefit from this anti-stress mineral. Have you heard of Epsom salt? It's like regular salt, but is made up of magnesium, sulfur, and oxygen. If you bathe in water with Epsom salt, it helps reduce stress, relieve pain, and improve sleep quality. Nowadays, magnesium oil is also available. The author of this book, Shawn Stevenson, massages his entire body with it every night, which helps him sleep better. Some magnesium is lost in our digestion process. Therefore, massaging it into your skin is an effective method because it gets absorbed into your body through the skin. Power tip number 1. Massage magnesium oil into your neck and shoulders. If you feel pain somewhere, you can apply it there too. Tip number 2. Eat more green vegetables. You can also find magnesium in spirulina, sesame seeds, and pumpkin seeds. Create a sleep sanctuary. Your bedroom is meant for resting and sleeping, so don't turn it into an entertainment area by bringing in your gadgets. Also, avoid doing office work in the bedroom. These activities can interfere with getting a good night's sleep. We teach children that entering the bedroom means it's time to sleep. We remind them to brush their teeth and wear comfortable clothes like night suits or pajamas. Similarly, we need to remind ourselves that the bedroom is only for relaxing, not for working, studying, or playing. When we hear the word sanctuary, what comes to mind? A garden or open space with fresh air, trees, and plants, a place of peace and tranquility. The good news is that you can make your bedroom just like that. The first step is ensuring fresh air circulation in the room. This not only provides oxygen, but also ion particles that are beneficial for the body. You can open windows or use a fan. Fresh and cool air makes the body feel light and relaxed. Let's talk about negative ion particles. These beneficial particles are abundant in places like mountains, seas, rivers, and waterfalls. They help relax the body and heal illnesses by eliminating dust, dirt, odors, bacteria, and viruses from the air. You can buy an air ionizer to place in your room. If your room doesn't have a window, you can use an air humidifier. Its job is to maintain humidity in the room, preventing your skin from becoming too dry. You can add your favorite scent to the humidifier. The combination of moisture and pleasant fragrance in the air can help you sleep better. Some people find the sound of running water very soothing, so you might consider adding a small fountain or waterfall to your room. You can also add houseplants like English ivy, snake plants, or jasmine. These plants are low maintenance and inexpensive, but significantly improve the air quality in your room. You can use any of these elements as you prefer. The most important thing is that your room should be a place where you feel peace and relaxation. Get it blacked out. It is a well-known fact that sleeping in a dark room results in better sleep. This is because your skin can detect light. Even if you cover your eyes, the light can still disrupt your sleep. Just like the retina in your eyes, your skin has photoreceptors and light-sensitive chemicals that can detect light. Therefore, it's important to have minimal light in the room when you sleep. Think about people in ancient times. They didn't have bulbs and tube lights, so their body clocks worked perfectly in sync with nature. They knew that when the sun rose, it was time to wake up and work, and when it set, it was time to relax and sleep. But in modern times, we are surrounded by artificial light everywhere, which prevents us from getting the sleep we need. The solution is to ensure your bedroom is completely dark at bedtime. You can use curtains to block out street lamps or car lights. Imagine how peaceful and restful your sleep will be if your room is dark, quiet, and slightly cool. It will feel like you're on vacation, sleeping peacefully in a hotel room. You will wake up feeling light and refreshed in the morning. Here are some tips to achieve this. Tip number 1. Even the light from your alarm clock can affect your sleep. You can cover it with a towel. Tip number 2. Ensure no light enters your room. Check that the curtains are properly closed. Try to keep the room dark even after the sun rises in the morning. By following these tips, you can create an ideal sleep environment that promotes restful and uninterrupted sleep. Train hard, but smart. Sleep and exercise have a deep connection, working together like peanut butter and jelly. When you exercise, your muscles get tired. The changes you want to see in your body are closely linked to changes in your sleep. Due to fatigue, you benefit from things that only happen during sleep, such as the production of hormones and the body's repair process during deep sleep. The best time to exercise is early in the morning. Exercising in the morning can significantly improve your sleep quality. Evening workouts are less beneficial because they can overly tire muscles that have been working all day. Additionally, it takes about 6 hours after exercise for your body temperature to drop, which can disrupt your sleep. Just 30 minutes of basic exercises like push-ups, sit-ups, and lunges are enough. If you can get some sunlight during your workout, it's even better. This combination provides numerous benefits for both your body and mind. Tips for SMART. Exercise 1. Exercise in the morning. Morning workouts help improve your sleep quality and set a positive tone for the day. 2. Keep it simple. Even basic exercises like push-ups, sit-ups, and lunges are sufficient if done consistently. 3. Get some sunlight. Exercising in natural sunlight boosts both your physical and mental health. By incorporating these SMART exercise habits, you can enhance your sleep quality and overall well-being. Conclusion. So, you have learned how essential sleep is for us. You have discovered many tips that can help you achieve a good and deep sleep. If you have trouble sleeping, I hope you will use these tips to bring about positive changes in your life. Sleep is not just about resting. If you get proper sleep, you will make fewer mistakes in the morning and finish your work faster. You will be healthier and happier. This kind of restful sleep will bring you closer to success. But this will only happen if you think deeply about it and make an effort to change. In the end, we need to reflect on how attached we are to our gadgets. We constantly charge them and turn them off when the work is done. But what about our bodies? Don't they need rest and recharging as well? Why don't you have time to recharge this incredible gadget that you have been given? Think about it. By prioritizing your sleep and following these tips, you can improve your overall well-being and achieve greater success. So, make the necessary changes and ensure you get the restful sleep your body deserves. Thank you for listening to this audiobook summary of Sleep Smarter by Shawn Stevenson. We hope you found the tips and insights valuable and that they will help you improve your sleep and overall well-being. Remember, implementing these changes can have a profound impact on your life. Better sleep means better health, more happiness, and greater success. Don't underestimate the power of a good night's rest. If you enjoyed this summary and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more audiobook summaries and helpful content. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new summary. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below to let us know your thoughts, or share your own tips for better sleep. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we look forward to bringing you more valuable content. Until next time, sleep well and stay healthy.